Hey guys, it's Karen. So today I am making a video about the Dolls Gone Goth Wedding Dress Challenge. It is Friday the 13th, and here is my goth doll. This is a fake AliExpress Blythe. Her name is Cassandra. I call her Cassie. She's very pretty. I've had her for a while. I couldn't put her, I tried filming her on a stand, but because I've had her so long, her joints are weak. She's on an A-zone body and she doesn't like to stand. Here you can see Sailor C. Okay, so what did I do? So I am mostly happy with this gown. There are things that I wish I had done better. As you can see, I made this bodice top out of very lightweight cotton. And I didn't have a fitted bust pattern. I was going to try to make one, but I have been ill, as you know, and I didn't feel well and I ran out of time. So I made a 3-piece pattern, 2 back pieces and a front, and then I darted the bodice on her body rather than building it into a draped pattern. I edged the top with some black bias cord to make it nice and neat. Now, I'm happy with the bodice. I think it turned out really pretty. I'm not as happy with the skirt. I still think it works. It's very pretty, but it's got this tool, this shiny tool. I got this as a fabric remnant, very cheap, 2 fabric remnants of this. So it's very fine. I would have probably preferred it without the shine, but I think the shine is pretty. Anyway, so the thing I don't quite like about the bodice, I mean the bottom, is I originally wanted a very full bell skirt, and I was going to make a circle skirt and a petticoat, but again, I didn't have time, so I did it all together as one dress. It would have been better, I think, had I made a very full circle skirt petticoat and then a very full circle skirt bodice piece, but I was worried that it would be too bulky around here, and again, I didn't have time for all that extra sewing because it would have taken twice as much fabric. So, but it's still very pretty. It's just a more sleek thing, and I have an error on the back that I'm not going to show you. The bodice fastens in the back with 2 snaps, and then I made this veil headpiece. The headpiece is made out of stiffened beading felt that I use for my bead embroidery. I curved it. I covered it with the same lace as I did the dress, and then I sewed a double layer of tulle underneath. This can be flipped over her face, and then to attach it, I just pinned it straight into her scalp with small applique pins, because their scalps under here are like, where the hair is actually rooted is actually, it's not hard plastic, it's a rubbery plastic. Let me show you this, if I can find it. So this is the scalp that I originally took off my Goth doll, and I put a wig on her instead, but you can see under here, in case you've never looked at a scalp of a Blythe before. Do you see how the hair is rooted by machine? It looks like a crochet stitch almost. And this is, it's not a hard, it's slightly rubbery. So I was able to, it's like a slightly rubbery vinyl. So I was able to pin directly into it. So you can see, here's one of the pins there. I have one in the top there and one on the side there. So I think it turned out pretty well. The other thing I'm disappointed in is that I wish I had had time and the energy to make, I wanted to make a necklace and a bouquet, but I did not. So here's how she looks. And oh, whoopsie, don't fall now. I don't have shoes. I was also going to try to make her some shoes, but I didn't have time for that either. So I made her a pair of black stockings underneath here, and I was going to make her some ballet flats, but out of some faux suede I have, but I didn't have time to do that either. So maybe if we ever have a white wedding dress challenge, I will be able to make those items. But I think it turned out pretty well for my first ever try at making something like this without a pattern. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what everybody else has done, or what kind of wedding dresses they have for their dolls. And remember, this challenge is hosted by Dolls Rescued, Marna at Dolls Rescued on YouTube, and JayDollsUK on YouTube. And yes, I hope that you enjoyed this challenge if you participated, or if you're just checking it out. And I'm gonna go upload this and then see what everybody else has posted. I'm very excited to see it. I actually am really happy with this headband. I didn't want a lot of like safety pins and things sticking out. So a lot of doll customizers on Barbies and Monster Highs, they use pins to put hair in place and stuff. So I was like, oh, I'll do that. And if you're wondering what applique pins are, I was going to say goodbye, but apparently I get distracted. Here is, let me see if I can show you this. These are the size of applique pins. They're about a 1/2 inch long, and a regular pin, a regular straight pin, is twice as long. So they're very small. I got them because sometimes when you're working on doll clothes, sometimes the regular straight pins are just, if you're hand sewing anyway, because I don't use a machine, the regular straight pins get in the way of my hands on small areas when I'm hand sewing. So, all right, thanks for watching, you guys, and like, comment, and subscribe. I know we've got more goth challenges coming up by Marna and JayDolls. Like, I know there's going to be a witch one, and I think there's another one of like viewer's choice, or, you know, I think we get to decide what we want to do. Some general goth one, I'm not sure. Check with them to find out when those are happening. Okay, thanks, bye.